Hey, how are ya? Cody here with Truly Canadian Gaming. Today, we're going to do a little Pokemon history lesson. So, let's get right into this. I'm just going through my cards. I'm sorting stuff out. I was pulling all of my Topps cards, which were mostly Series 1 and came out in around 1998 and through later, through a bunch of different series. Well, going through them, I found an interesting card. This one. Pikachu's Vacation, part of the top series that released with the Pokemon First movie. And what I thought was interesting is this is our little bit of history you might not know. So on this card you would have Snubbull, Marill, Cubone, and Raichu. This card's called Looks Like Trouble. And what I think is neat is this is from the first printing. So in, I think like 1999, they're promoting the first movie. And at the first movie, when you went to see it, there was a little, 12-minute short at the start called Pikachu's Vacation. That had the introduction of new Pokemon in it. So ones that had not been seen yet, as what would be the Johto League, I believe, hadn't come out yet. Gold and Silver hadn't been released. The whole thing of having new Pokemon was huge because there was 151, and now there's going to be a bunch. So you had this card. So this card reads, Looks like trouble. As soon as Togepi is asleep, trouble approaches. Tromping down the road and laughing loudly as they own the place comes Buru, Raichu, Cubone, and Pikablu. There's the important part. These loudmouth Pokemon walk past Togepi while Pikachu tries his hardest to get them to quiet down, but they won't listen and go right on talking. What happens? They wake up Togepi, of course. Back of the card, you won't be able to really probably read that, but there it is for you. And yeah, so what was cool about this is because it hadn't officially released, and they hadn't done the English names yet, but they wanted to promote the movie that was coming out, as it was going to be dubbed over in English, which was the first movie, Mewtwo Strikes Back, I believe. And yeah, so you had the Japanese names mistranslated. And this was super common in the magazines and the promotional material early on, but this is an official Nintendo product. Nintendo did this, it's Pokemon official. And what's cool is that it was called Pikablu because everyone's like, oh, okay, it's the new Pikachu. This is what they were promoting it as, Marill, that it's like, oh, okay, it's just Pikablu. And Snubbull, which is Buru, which is closer to, I believe, its Japanese name. And then later these got changed. So what happened is the first run of the product, which I'll throw up on the screen now, they had the mistranslated names that were super popular. Probably move to the center of the camera now. So they had the translated names that were super popular at the time. So you ended up with a bunch of these early cards being printed with Pikablu, which if you also grabbed magazines from the time, even official products, that was its unofficial name, was Pikablu. Buru, and then there was a handful of other ones, like Chikorita had a different name, and there was I can't remember, Don Fan, which was in the movie, which I think was the first not 151 featured, and I can't remember what he was called. He was called something else too. And it was just neat. Back then, that people didn't know. We didn't have the internet like we do today. You had people guessing in forums, and even what was official product was wrong. And they changed it going forward. You wouldn't see this today. It would be a whole to-do. And I just feel like a lot of you don't know this. So yeah, so these are really neat old cards. It's from the first printing. They're not worth a terribly large amount. This one's the foil. It's not... No, it's in pretty good shape. But they're not, it's not worth a fortune or anything, because the cards just aren't as popular as the original, Wizard of the Coast production trading cards. And yeah, so that's our little Pokemon history, and hope you enjoyed it. So yeah, Pikablu and Buru. So yeah, those of you who are interested, please smash that like button. I don't really care if you smash it or not, but you can click that like button, hit subscribe. I'm going to be doing more of these little history things on old trading cards from when I was a kid that I think is neat. And yeah, check out my other videos, and thank you for joining us. All right, have a good day.